King Charles' brother, Prince Andrew, is being stripped of his royal titles. Buckingham Palace announced today he will now be known as Andrew Mountbatten Windsor. CBS News senior foreign correspondent Imtiaz Tyab reports from London.
Well, there are falls from grace, and then there is the fall of a man who was once called His Royal Highness. Prince Andrew is set to lose his prince title and to leave his mansion in the royal town of Windsor, according to a shock statement tonight by Buckingham Palace. In it, it says King Charles has, quote, initiated a formal process to remove the style, titles, and honors of Prince Andrew. Prince Andrew will also now be known simply as Andrew Mountbatten Windsor, and formal notice has now been served to surrender the lease on his home known as the Royal Lodge. Now, this move follows years of controversy over Andrew's association with convicted sex offender and disgraced financier Jeffrey Epstein, as well as allegations of abuse by Virginia Giuffre, who met him when she was just 17. Giuffre died by suicide earlier this year after receiving a multi-million-dollar settlement from Andrew. Now, earlier this month, he relinquished his remaining titles, including the Duke of York, ahead of the posthumous publication of Giuffre's memoir, where she alleged she felt the now 65-year-old believed having sex with her while she was still underage was, quote, his birthright. Now, tonight, in a statement from Virginia Giuffre's family, they've called this a, quote, victory for Virginia, who never stopped fighting for accountability, and went on to say, an ordinary American girl brought down a British prince with her truth and her courage. Back to you.
Imtiaz Tyab, thank you. For more, let's bring in CBS News royal contributor Julian Payne. Julian, thanks for being here. Can you break down this statement from Buckingham Palace? What do you make of the wording, particularly its reference to sexual abuse?
This is a really unprecedented statement from the palace. It's really making it clear that the king has decided enough is enough. The titles have gone, the home has gone. What's most interesting about this statement is their acknowledgement that victims of abuse must always be remembered. And this is a clear indication that while the king is thinking about clearing up the situation within his family, he is also mindful that there are many, many victims of abuse out there, and their voices have to be heard as well.
So what happens now for Andrew? How does this affect the royal family?
Well, this is absolutely a decisive moment for Andrew. He is no longer effectively a member of that royal family with a capital R. Of course, he is still the king's brother, but what we will see is he will fade even further from the public view. He will go to Sandringham, which is a private royal estate. It's where the Queen and the Duke of Edinburgh would spend some of their holiday time. But I expect we'll see even less of him now as he takes up a new residence there within the confines of that king's estate.
Julian Payne, thank you for joining us.